Have you ever said "Cómo estás" and noticed the other person's face go weird? You didn't say anything wrong, but in Spain, that question can make people uncomfortable if you use it at the wrong time. In this video, I'll show you the 3 real ways Spanish people ask, "How are you?" when to use each one, and the cultural secret that explains why "Cómo estás" isn't always the right choice. Hola, I'm the Spanish Knight, your Spanish coach, and today you'll finally learn how to ask "How are you?" in Spanish without sounding awkward, too formal, or accidentally too intimate. There's a small cultural rule that completely changes how we greet people, and I'll reveal it very soon. But first, let me tell you what happened to my student Lisa in Valencia. Lisa from Seattle thought she was being polite. She'd learned that "Cómo estás" means "How are you?" So one morning in a cafe in Valencia, she smiled and said to the young barista, "Hola, ¿cómo estás?" The barista froze for a second, gave her a strange look, and answered very formally. Lisa walked away thinking, wait, did I say something wrong? Later, she heard locals greeting each other with "¿Qué tal?" or "¿Qué pasa?" and realized that no one was using "¿Cómo estás?" like her. The truth is, she was being too personal with a stranger. So here's what Lisa discovered. Spanish has 3 different ways to ask "How are you?" and each one fits a specific relationship. ¿Qué tal? Perfect for anyone, anytime. Friendly, light, and safe. ¿Cómo estás? For people you actually know or care about. Friends, family, co-workers. ¿Qué pasa, tío? ¿Qué pasa, tía? Very casual, only for close friends. And yes, even if you are not their uncle or aunt. So when Lisa asked a barista, ¿Cómo estás?, it sounded like,
"Hey stranger, tell me about your personal life."
Technically correct, socially way too intense. But this isn't just about words. There's a hidden cultural rule behind it. Spanish people have invisible social circles, and your question shows which circle you think you are in. You're learning Spanish social skills like a pro, but you know what else shows good social awareness? Subscribing to this channel. Because watching the Spanish Night without subscribing is like asking, ¿Cómo estás?, to your Uber driver. You can do it, but everyone's gonna think you are way too intense. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to keep your Spanish socially smooth. Let's break it down. Imagine 3 social circles: outer, middle, and inner. When you use the wrong question, you are jumping circles you haven't earned yet. It's like calling someone buddy before you've even met twice. Not rude, but awkward. Lisa practiced using "¿Qué tal?" with strangers and "¿Cómo estás?" only with her Spanish friends. In just a few days, she noticed people smiling more and speaking naturally, because she was finally playing by the cultural rules. There's one small problem. Most Spanish beginners overuse a word that makes them sound like a 5-year-old. So in this video, I'll reveal which word it is and what Spanish adults actually say instead. If you enjoyed this lesson, download my free pronunciation guide below. It'll help you sound even more natural when you speak. And if you want to learn Spanish quickly with me, you can book a lesson through the link in the description. I'm the Spanish Knight, helping you master Spanish with confidence and humor. Nos vemos pronto. Chao.